Hi guys, my name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Vena Reads. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new on here, please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below, and if you are a returnee, a member of the tribe, welcome back fam, and thank you for joining me once more. And if you're somebody who's been stopping by but hasn't yet subscribed, please do so, and I hope you're enjoying VVR Veda. And on today's video I am bringing you a short review of the classic Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice.
So Vena _ reads is an amazing book reviewer, also YouTuber. She reviews books on YouTube, and if I'm not mistaken, she also has a blog as well. So please, if for your connection with literature, get in touch with or follow at VUVUVENA_reads. She is based in South Africa, and I think it is also extremely important to follow literary content creators who are based outside of the West and in continental Africa, because they do a really good job of bridging the gap.
We appreciate you, Vuvu, for bringing us Turning Pages and for bringing us your BookTube channel.
You know, this is a chance for people to actually see some people that I really enjoy.
Please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below, and if you're a returnee, welcome back fam.
Vuvu, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Obviously, Jane Austen needs no introduction, and neither does Pride and Prejudice. I have been going through a sort of binge of the classics that I have on my bookshelf, and this was definitely one that I knew that I wouldn't overlook. I have heard a lot of things about Mr. Darcy over the years, but I had never gotten the privilege of opening the book and actually reading it. I had stayed away from the movie adaptations of most of the classics because I knew that it would be a curiosity of mine at some point. So I went into this book as blind can be when you're dealing with a classic, and I was pleasantly surprised. Absolutely love this one. In this one, we follow the Bennets, the family, in a, I don't know what century. Basically, it's an English family during the time where high society was a thing. Think Bridgerton vibes type of situation, okay? And obviously the aim of this particular book as well is to wed your girls, I almost said your wives, your daughters off to the best suitable man. So the Bennets happen to have, I want to say, 4 girls, no daughters, no sons. And the first of them falls in love with Mr. Darcy's friend quite early on in the book, and it looks to be an enemies to lovers kind of plot when Elizabeth meets Mr. Darcy. It goes without saying that Elizabeth is definitely my favorite character, the epitome of feminist during that time, and I absolutely love how Jane Austen has portrayed her. She is by far, in the few classics that I've read since trying to binge, I've read The Great Gatsby, I have read Wuthering Heights, I have read Jane Eyre and Pride and Prejudice, and she is by far my favorite female character so far in the classics that I have read. I haven't read any more of Jane Austen's books, so I stand to be pleasantly surprised, because I absolutely love what she did with this one. I think for me the takeaway message is, even in that time, that women have a choice when it comes to their suitors, that they have a choice when it comes to love, that they can be agents in their own love story, and that somehow during the course of all of that, self-defining society will follow suit. It will learn to respect your choices as a woman, and that women are allowed to dream and become the things that they want to become, even in a society where men are prized more than women, and that the best person or the best suitor for you will admire those attributes about you. I absolutely love this kind of story. I've been saying that since reading the classics. I kind of understand why they're classics, because I believe that some of the books that I have read in modern literature are somehow, to some extent, formulated against the blueprints of some of these classics, whether it is because of how that sector operates in terms of the literature sector, or because it was a conscious decision on the authors, or because these are classic themes that cannot be taken away by time, if you get what I'm trying to say. Time can't erase them, and that was my major enjoyment when I was reading all of the classics. I remember that Wuthering Heights was my first gothic novel that I ever read, and I know that now that I've seen those kind of themes, I could translate them into my reading of Jane Eyre, and it made a lot of sense. I haven't come across a modern day gothic novel that I can say is fitting to both of those, but now that I know what to look out for, I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to pick those things up. So anyway, that was me rambling. Back to Jane Austen and Pride and Prejudice. I also love the humor in the Bennet family, especially the mother's character. Well, I think even the dad's character is something that I absolutely enjoyed. The sisters, the younger sisters, are comical. I absolutely loved how she wove in the family dynamics into this classic love story that she was telling. I rated this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I absolutely enjoyed it. Have you read any of Jane Austen's books, or have you read this particular one? What were your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you did, why did you? If you didn't, why didn't you? And please just engage me in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you so very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I love you very much for choosing me. Bye now.